Welcome to the e-learning for Sage UBS, on the topic of the GST Wizard. The objective of this feature is to provide users a simple yet complete way of getting ready for GST. This wizard can be used continuously to amend or update the necessary information for GST compliance as your business changes and progresses. The wizard itself will also continually change and be updated to cater for new legislation or new implementations. Let's look into the GST Wizard now. You may access the GST Wizard from here. We always start off with the company profile to ensure the basic information is available. Starting from the basic company information such as name and address. If you have more than one major industry code, select multiple major industry code and click View. Maintain all the major industry codes here like this. Turning on GST features, enter GST registration number, GST taxable periods and the GST next filing date. All these are in the same setting screen. Once done, you can move on to the next steps. There is certain information that is required of you customer and supplier for the purposes of GST, including proper address, GST registration numbers and others. When reviewing the list, incomplete accounts will be highlighted in red, and once completely filled as required, it will turn black. This provides an avenue for the user to work on the exceptions and save time and effort. Once the account is selected, you may click Edit to update the information. Once complete, you may move on to the next accounts which are not complete. Perform the same steps to update your supplier information. Another example of the Sage products is working for the user instead of an electronic manual system. A simple, objective, and clear way to prepare your business for GST. GST produces financial entries, and this needs to be handled properly to result in a correct tax return. In Sage products, we propose 7 essential ledger accounts. These need to be defined in your chart of accounts. Sage's GST Wizard assists you by reviewing your chart of accounts to ensure that there are no duplicates. In the wizard, if there are duplicate accounts, it will display in red. You may look up the ledger account by clicking on View. If this is a correct account, you may leave it as it is. If you would prefer another ledger account, you may edit and enter the account that you require. Once all the ledger accounts are mapped, you may view the entire settings in the system by clicking on the View Mapped Accounts. In one simple step, you have completely set up all the necessary ledger accounts for GST. This is truly about making things simple. The Royal Malaysian Customs Department has a suggested list of over 20 tax codes for GST. All these tax codes have specific applications and may or may not apply to your business. Sage believes in simplifying the tax codes to make things more manageable for our users. By going through a simple question and answer scenario, we would be able to assist in narrowing down the active tax codes and reduce confusion and mistakes for your business transactions. Likewise, we also make it possible for an advanced user to switch tax codes on and off, based on their own knowledge and preference. In Sage, we are always thinking about assisting our users to be more effective and reducing the possibility of mistakes. We want our product to work for you. Therefore, with Sage products, you will be able to attach tax codes to items and items groups. You may attach the tax code you want to the item group, and all items that are linked to the item group will inherit the tax code defined in the item group. This simplifies the setup, and you will only need to set up one item group for hundreds or thousands of products. Alternatively, you may have products that you would want to have different tax codes. You may define this per item and this will overwrite the item group setting. This type of setup creates a scenario for a simple setup, as well as configurable for unique situations, best of all possibilities. Look out for more improvements and additions to the Sage GST Wizard. Thank you, and have a nice day.